There we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Visions of Mana. Last time we made it up to the Dark Archives, and we're about to go to the Tomespire Passage. And we're... as you can see, I went and swapped everybody's looks up just because, you know, they have something different to look at. And, oh yeah, and yes, I did, in fact, go do all the side quests. This is the new one that got added after finding the 8 ruin things. Now it says, yo, go kill everything in those 8 ruins. Which, they're all level 50. I could possibly handle it some, maybe. But it's also kind of unlikely to. Also, I would, sweet Jesus, that would overlevel the crap out of me.
Yes! Let me see. This might be useful.
Andy?
The Tomespire was built by the Grand Archivist, Passagian. Stored within its depths is the forbidden book we seek. Passagian is said to have tamed the malevolent monsters in Noah, employing it to protect his collection of knowledge, including that tome. But before I digress further, let us go forth.
Say what now? Together? Didn't you say there were monsters in there?
I am aware of the dangers. Are you the sort that would leave a colleague behind? Or do I not count as a colleague, as I am not one of the alms you are charged with protecting? My safety is irrelevant to your current objective.
He's worried about your safety, and that's why he wants you to stay here. Don't assume Val's indifferent like you.
Aha! I believe I have a solution. From now on, you may consider me a friend. Surely the bonds of friendship are reason enough to bring me with the rest of the group. Now that that is settled, shall we climb the spire?
The nerve of some people. You can't just come and declare yourself someone's friend. It's gotta be a mutual thing.
My companions, calm yourselves. Aish is also an accomplished magic user. He will not slow our stride.
Palomina, I know you like the guy, but...
Keep in mind that he cannot be dissuaded once he has made a decision.
It just feels like Palomino told my friend, it's okay, he's on the spectrum, just give him a little leeway, please.
Wow.
Just has that kind of
Never seen
vibe.
so many books.
Oh. The Grand Archivist Passagian recorded every single bit of knowledge he possessed. He preserved it all here in the Tomespire, so that his wisdom might endure beyond his lifespan. Oh, a scholar's dream.
Every one of these books is full of stuff this Passagian guy just knew? There are more texts here than someone can read in a lifetime.
I don't know. I bet I could get through these while keeping watch over the burrow.
Yeah, but you're also thousands of years old.
Do that, Jule?
Gracious, I was almost entirely swept away. But we have a mission to complete. Avoid what skirmishes you can, and keep an eye out for the Forbidden Tome.
I do kind of wish that Aish was playable, but I
What
do
is up
also
with this
kind of
place?
get why he
The bookshelves
isn't.
move on their own?
Passagian's
I
mastery
mean, the
of
dude would
magical
basically
arts knows
have
no
to
bounds.
share
He
Palomino's
devised
role
an
in
entire
combat.
structure to protect his knowledge, and to this very day, it...
But I don't know, I find him a
Looks like
goofy
Aish
goober,
is
and he's also
falling
becomes the Alm of Darkness, so... I don't know.
Taking this?
Also, this is my favorite dungeon, by the way. Yes. Yes, that we have.
Woohoo! Incoming! Woohoo!
Whee! Oh, hey.
There you are, little cactus.
Huh.
No, wait. That's back the way we came. Yeah, this place just has like really cool vibes to it. It's this trans-dimensional library where physics
What is
are
going
warped,
on?
time and
Why does
space
this
is
area look so
bendable, and you're just like Spider-Man
tell
your
up
way
from
across
down.
the area. That shit cool.
Oh, marvelous! I do so enjoy the experience of stasis flux, though I have only been in here once before. There are many theories, but we have no concrete proof of what causes this distortion. Mayhap I will solve the mystery one day. It could be linked to instability in the flow of mana power, or perhaps a byproduct of benevodonal interference, or even a trap laid by Passagian himself.
Great, we got it. Time to move on.
I haven't gotten to hit things yet, man. You can't do this to me, bro.
Oh, Aish tends to say that is going off on a tangent. To digress means to deviate from the original. So
There's the dark text in there.
subjects.
Is that so? Well, in that case, basically everything these days seems like Paris and the moon.
Wait, why do I have fire weapon up? The hell?
They weren't so tough.
I didn't cast that. I don't think. Yeah, Karina has Moon Saber. She does not get flame weapon, flame saber. Oh yeah, I should probably show this. It's, you know, I ran around and picked up a whole bunch of the elemental spots while I was doing side questing. So basically, all those are cleared out. I went all the way down on the Darkness one to give us something else to play with. And he's also maxed out on wind because, well, I mentioned I like the wind style stuff, especially since, I mean, once we get up here, which is what I'm currently saving EP for. But yeah, so he's got pretty much most of his buffs. And I also picked this up so we can one-hand it some. Also grabbing some of the defensive buffs, although admittedly I haven't really used those that much. I guess it does work out for the Benevodon fight since, well, I don't have Dark Shield, and we were about to fight the Dark one, but anyway. So over with her, maxed out Fire and Fire Earth, also got pretty far down the Moon. Since I would probably, well, like, if I'm gonna go fan, it would probably be the Moon style. This is the one that extends her buffs to be permanent. Alright. Let's see. And with him, we've gotten all the way down Moon, Earth, and Tree. So he's got like one for each style I like on him. Palomina, we basically picked up all of her tier 3 spells. I do want to actually pick up Shield Charm at some point. Once her tier 3 unlocks, I'm going to use up so many freaking golden clovers for her stuff. Yes, sweet Jesus, she has so much big stuff down the line. I mean, we got Doppelganger here on water, then we also got Ancient Curse, we've also got Sonax makes pretty good, Glitter Dust, Annihilate. Not to mention, getting her the cast time, cast reduction stuff here is pretty good too. And with Jule, just gone straight down the bottom 4 lines for them. Really, there isn't that much that's really great up here for Jule to pick up move-wise. I guess Summon Rabbi, Summon Choppin' Hood. I guess Summon Full Metal Hugger could be kind of cool. Moon damage, which is something that doesn't really come up much. AoE Cure Water, which honestly I like AoE Heal Light more, you know. Dark Curse, Wall, Hyper Cannon. They also seem like really good ones to aim for them versus some of the other ones they've got. So, yeah.
Activate! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah. They stole that one from the DMC reboot.
This construct becomes
And if you gotta steal
curiouser
something
and
from a bad
curiouser
game, at
the
least
further we
steal some of the
progress.
good stuff they
Aish
did,
doesn't
you
seem
know?
bothered by it. The whole place is strange.
I must make a point to mention these phenomena to Aish.
Oh yeah, and that's for
I'll
the
make a time.
actual like swing swing.
These answers for me.
Taking this. Got some syrup. Incoming!
Why can't I grab that? Okay, there we go.
Grizzly! Yes! Grizzly!
Oh no, gremlins, don't feed them out to dry.
You're mine!
Damn! Let's annihilate that little dude.
Drop your defenses into the very end. For your assistance.
Get ready! I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
Jule, is it just me, or is Molly being more curt than usual?
It's not just you, but I don't think he's realized it himself.
Oh, then I suppose you and I must keep a close eye on any further development.
It's good to see you and Jule getting along, Karina. Woohoo! Let me see. This might be useful.
It is kind of annoying how like the grapple
Yes.
points show up as the blue circles.
Taking
Like
this.
I get having to designate that like something like that is a thing to like look out for kind of. But it's also kind of like it clogs up the screen sometimes. Especially if there's like a chain of them all in one small area, sometimes it gets really clogged up with the blue circles.
Holy saber! Let go!
It does kind of suck that the brand spanking new like class we unlocked this year. You know, the whole dark style stuff. You can't really make good use of its ability in combat, unfortunately. This, as you might notice, a lot of enemies around here are kind of immune to that.
Karina, is your companion by any chance one of the legendary sacred beasts?
Is this the first time you noticed Ramco was here?
Apologies for the late introduction. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ramco.
Taking this. Incoming! Woohoo! 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 This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Okay. That pull wasn't exactly necessary there.
Incoming! Let me see. Is this? Woohoo!
Yes, we can.
Got some syrup. He's working. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Incoming! Woohoo! Let me see. This might be useful.
Oh shit. Damn, who's actually trying to go for the Volta box?
Intriguing. Why should chronicle this encounter?
Incoming! Incoming! Woohoo! Incoming!
Soul Guard!
The wizards are like, they're strong against every element they can call.
Take this! Okay. Woohoo! Incoming! Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh, are you?
Let me see.
Yep, called it. Called it out loud. Let's go. That's what I figured it was.
What I need. There we go.
Become the prelude to the boss fight, looks like.
Time for a break. Taking this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't
We have
have to run
arrived.
this dungeon.
The book we
kind of
need should be in
places.
here. The disaster prophesized for this region may have something to do with the presence of monsters in the Tome Spire. But how inspired is it for Passagian to have utilized such misfortune for his own purposes? Zenoa is a sight to behold.
Now is not the time for observation. It's time for action.
Purposefully putting monsters in his place is a bit extreme.
I don't think this monster will go easy on us.
Shame that we must.
Actually, yeah, I actually did set up some more.
Does anybody have water?
Oh wait, are you? I think it's fire. Unfortunate.
I will
Oh,
take
man.
over.
Damn it. God damn it.
Does this help? Here.
Okay.
I got this.
Yep, he can use his stuff. So it's pretty much the exact same as his wind variant, except it's a single hit attack instead of multiple. Oh right. God damn it, really?
Criminy! I can't keep my footing!
Seriously, the boss fight for this part is actually really cool, creative. Like, holy shit, you made a very creative boss fight where, like, the walls are shifting. We're trying to stay on, like, platforms to, what the? To avoid the big AoE attack on the ground stuff. Seriously, hands down, this is one of the best freaking dungeons in this game. Great, my party members are being dumbasses. God damn it. Damn it! Why are you guys just standing right next to the goddamn Copper Knight doing nothing? Damn it. I actually really went back into that. That's my bad. Damn it. What have wasted the...
Master Aish, we have finished with this monster. Have you?
Oh, yes. I have recorded all the relevant data. Feel free to feed.
It is done. Our chance is now. Submit. Witness my full strength. May you rest peacefully.
Hey, we got the cool finish.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yes. After extracting the requisite essence from the components, the saturation level should be... Yes, I had not even begun to think of that technique. Passagian was truly a genius.
Once the substance is soluble, we will have the compound, correct?
Indubitably. Then finally the crystallization. It's all right here. The key to our success. The methodology is flawless, but the information is outdated. I believe with some adjustments to the necessary ingredients...
I see. It should be possible to procure these provisions.
Should we be having this conversation in a monster nest?
Careful, Morley. One might say you sound jealous if they didn't know better.
I'm not jealous. Let them talk about weird science experiments all day for all I care.
Fine, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Eureka! I believe I have struck upon a method to weaken Deilephos. But first I must consult with Bon Voyage. While I discuss the finer details with him, you must gather the ingredients necessary for the elixir.
Ingredients? What ingredients?
I must be off. Palomina, explain it to them.
And there he goes.
Do not worry. I know what elements are essential to the execution of this endeavor. Shall we? There are 3 ingredients that Aish would like us to acquire. First, the croak of a frog. Next, a striped egg, only laid once every 1,000 years. Finally, the fur of a chatty cat.
That's a tall order. Where do we find all that?
Didn't
How
Ace
do
and
we
that other
find
guy
the
talk
croak of
about
a
Elvis joke
frog?
earlier? You know, when Val was looking for the support ghost.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is supposed to
I
be a
didn't hear
joke
some mention
on
of
Legends
stuff
of
like
Mana
that.
and some of the crafting
And I
stuff you
wasn't
get in
tuned
that
out for the
game.
conversation, at least.
Like, as I recall, there
think
was
we'll
like
be able
a
to find all of it
virgin
right here in
sigh
La
was a
Grazzo.
crafting item?
Ace ordered us around, then hightailed it out of here. Though I guess we are the ones asking for the favor in the first place.
Palomina, I had a question for you. How would you describe your relationship with Aish?
Do forgive me for forcing you all to toil at the behest of my associate, and with hardly a hello from Aish himself. I suppose that I consider him my trusted tutor. I quite admire his capacity for learning and his passion for attaining knowledge. At times, Aish comports himself like a mature intellectual, and at others, I confess, I consider him like a brother brimming with curiosity. But perhaps what I most appreciate is that even after my ascension to the throne, Aish treated me the same as always. Yes, he is a close companion of mine.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Morley, you should have asked to talk to her in private or something. Give yourself some alone time, you know?
Your plight has stirred the muse within me. I think I'll write a song about you. Don't worry, I'll perform it for you first.
What are you two going on about?
Please accept my apologies for any affront that Aish may have afforded. I should have warned everyone about his abrasive nature.
There you go again, acting like the big sister. Come on, everyone, let's hop to it. If
God
we
damn
split
it,
up,
Val.
I bet we can
You have
find
to be
all
the
these
most boring
ingredients in no
character
time.
here. At least Karina and Jule could
That's
trying
three
to
ingredients we need
roast
for the
Morley
elixir.
is funny.
We should be able to find them in the area. Better start looking.
What?
Hey, don't give me any trouble!
Huh? Oh, no! Get it off me!
Karina,
What
wait!
the fuck?
Don't move!
It dropped a smoke bomb!
You don't see an
Well,
egg
that
like
just
this every
happened.
day, that's for sure. Better not drop it.
If I should go here, we're missing one fire area. And I'm pretty sure that's the one that's over by the volcano we can't get close to until plot says you're allowed to go to the volcano. Because of course that's where the fire benevolent's gonna be fought and all that.
Oh no, it's getting away! Palomina, Morley, the frog's croak is coming right at you! Heads up!
It's a tadpole shaped like a note.
Pardon me. I am sorry for that incidental imposition.
Oh, no. I should apologize.
Morley and Palomina's faces were bright red. I hope they didn't catch anything.
Oh, well, I guess they went fit for chatty cats.
It's fine, Francine. I'm sure you were mistaken. No, I'm not. I'm sure I saw a ghost. You just weren't paying enough attention. I was so. I think what you saw was probably just a scholar from the archives hidden by the fog. Quit being such a scaredy cat, Francine.
It's the Merchant Sisters again. They show up in the weirdest places.
They have to go where the customers are, don't they? Though it doesn't look like they're selling anything at the moment. Let's see how chatty we can entice these kitties to get. How can you be worrying about ghosts when there's a whole new market to explore? Remember, Father would be disappointed if we gave up because of silly ghoulies. Easy for Mewtwo to say. Scaredy kitty cat.
What?
Did somebody order some chatty cat's fur?
Thanks, Julie.
What do I do with this?
Okay. The fur of a chatty cat, the croak of a frog, and a striped egg. That's everything. Good work, everybody.
All that remains is to return the required items to Von Voyage.
So where is this Von Boy Who's It's?
Oh, I remember. Von Voyage is the person who gave me the giant's fork. Let's go talk to him. Time to pay for
Before we do that, I need to quickly use the restroom. Be right back. There we go. Sorry about that.
Von Voyage a visit and drop off these ingredients. Here's hoping this does the trick and helps us weaken Delafos.
To be obvious, I'm still a bit sick. I'm getting there though.
Sorry to intrude, Von Voyage. We've, got a request to ask of you, I guess?
Always fun having to go to work while feeling like this
didn't
too.
you? Aish already told me all about what you fellas are up to. I have finished the necessary preparations, so leave it to me. I know the fastest, neatest, and bestest method. Remember, use my inventions at your own risk. What good is genius without a bit of danger? Come, pass the components for the torpedo to me. Oh, that's what I named it. Clever, don't you think? Ah, I see you have all three. Now, it's my turn. This little beauty will solve all your problems. And if it doesn't, no returns or refunds.
Is that even really a concept in this medieval society?
Oh, how neat. There. That's one completed torpedo for you.
I can finally get Hina's core stone back.
You know, inventing is full of trial and error, but that doesn't mean making mistakes is a waste of your time. A mountain of past failures is a testament to your conviction. You learn from it and move forward. It's easy to abandon your efforts and stop trying. What's hard is continuing to do what's necessary for you and yours. So don't give up.
That torpedo looks dangerous. Hopefully it's enough. I better get it to Aish soon.
Wait, wrong way. I swear, this whole area is just a freaking vibe. I mean, look at this! That's personality right there. Just looking at this, you could just kind of imagine the kind of stupid, like, a whole bunch of really smart people being really dumb had to come together for something like that to happen.
Congratulations on your success. You took your time completing the experiment, but better late than never, I suppose.
Well, sorry.
Please give me the Corpedo. Yes, quite intricate. A prime example of Von Voyage's handiwork.
So, what do we do with it?
Delafos's power is sealed away together with the Benevodon at the top tier of the Tome Spire. That is where he will appear, so that is where we must head him off. With Corpedo in hand, we will lie in wait until Delafos arrives. We then use our secret weapon before he has a chance to revive the Benevodon. Having reviewed your fighting capabilities thus far, I believe you will have no issue ensuring that the man comes into contact with the Corpedo.
What's supposed to happen when Delafos touches it?
Upon contact, the device will disperse a toxic deluge. Though it will not kill him, the pain should be at an untenable level, slowing his advance.
Golly, that does sound dangerous enough to qualify as banned knowledge.
Indeed. Why, that ancient text described the original Corpedo as capable of destroying an entire battalion in minutes.
Whoa! Be careful with that thing!
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you, on behalf of the Alms, for all your assistance, Master H. We are in your debt.
Wait until after the mission is deemed a success before you thank me. The Corpedo may not even work. However, time is of the essence. Let us make haste to the top of the Tome Spire before Delafos beats us to it.
What? Already?
Would you rather wait? Every moment we waste is an opportunity for Delafos to regain his power. Now is the time to strike.
Well, okay then. What's up?
No, it can't be. Delafos? Here? You were supposed to go for the Benevodon.
More bumbling attempts to interfere, I see.
I had not calculated for this. Stay back!
Not entirely certain what he's here for. I guess he's going after Val specifically?
You would dare.
That's one way to throw the book at him.
Cerulia. My heart. My Cerulia. I will never surrender! Cursed goddess. How long must you make me suffer?
Delafos. You were once lauded as a hero among men. You received the favor of the goddess of mana, wielded her weapon against the monster menaces, and saved the world. Why oppose her now? Please tell us, what is it that you wish to gain? What could the annihilation of the goddess of mana possibly accomplish?
I do not answer to pests like you!
god, they gave me the herbal.
He got away. Hina, I'm sorry.
Telephos was meant to head for the Tome Spire. I had it all planned out to the minutest of details, and yet...
Don't look now, but Delphos already woke up the Benevodon of Darkness!
I know this wasn't the plan, but we gotta go to the Passagean Tome Spire now.
Please! Wait. Take me with you. Please.
What? Did you think we'd leave you behind?
No, but if you refused, I would stay.
So now you're willing to listen to reason. Did that fight knock some sense into you?
I don't know. Apparently, I know nothing. I have accumulated knowledge from all corners of the world. Yet I do not understand this feeling. But I think you are the key.
Thoughts?
It's okay. You can come with us, Aish. You're our friend, right?
Yes. Friend. Thank you.
There you have it, Master Aish.
Delphos still has enough power to unleash a Benevodon after that? We gotta stop it before the scholars in the archives get hurt.
Actually, wait, I think we can actually just warp ourselves back to where we fought the previous
Let's rest
boss
up.
and we continue on from there. Oh. Maybe not? Where did I go? I looked over him at my computer. I thought I could safely look over while I was running towards the next area.
In the past, when I first attempted to enter the Passagean Tome Spire, I found myself overwhelmed by the monsters within. After you arrived, I assumed this was the perfect chance to try again. With the Soul Guard and Alms protecting me, I would be free to search the Spire to my heart's content. I called you friends, not out of feeling, but to gain unfettered access to the knowledge within these walls. I used your kindness. But now that I stand here, on the eve of battle with a Benevodon, I find that I want to prove myself useful. I am not here for books. I am here to help my colleagues. It took me this long to realize it.
Hard to believe that arrogant scholar from before has made such progress.
Arrogant? Come now. I would say discourteous at worst.
I am so glad to see you both getting along. Friends must fight a common foe, not their fellows.
Tell that to
Yeah,
Twitter.
we're all one big happy family now. Come on, Val, Julie. Let's leave him to it.
Yes, sirree. That is the aura of a Benevodon if I ever felt one.
Does the Benevodon of Darkness actually make things darker? I can't see a thing.
We don't know where it might be hiding. Be on your guards.
Okay, we can just warp to the Meridian
This trick
now.
of teleportation is truly terrific.
I got this.
I'm on it. Geronimo! Geronimo!
that's a Morley one. And we still only have 2 on her. What the hell? Poor Karina's getting screwed, I swear.
Let's rest our feet a bit.
Yeah, this place just like this dungeon just takes place next to a freaking black hole. No big deal.
We have arrived at the top tier of the spire.
Okay, so where's the Benevodon? All I see is a lot of nothing.
Strange. This area looks different from the archival descriptions I've read. See that large stone tablet over there? If I remember correctly, and I do, there was no mention of this being broken.
Maybe the Benevodon broke it after it was set free?
The rooms on the left and right seem to have something to do with this.
As with the entirety of the archives, this tome spire is governed by the powers of the Elemental of Darkness. Perhaps the vessel may be of some use to us?
Might as well find out. Not like we can fight a Benevodon that isn't here. Which way should we go? Left or right?
They all look the same to me. You decide that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which way you go.
Came here on your own wish?
You gotta do both of them anyways. So.
I made it this far into the tome spire. I shudder to think of what might have happened to me.
Sweet Jesus. Let's have some resists.
Is that all?
Both dark and fire, I think, are in their immunity
I'll
list.
do the honors. Stuff fine.
Hey, no silence. Definitely a status ailment you don't want landing on someone like Palomina.
How's this? Thank you.
Okay, there we go. I was like, how close do I gotta get to actually do this?
Step on you go.
Now we just gotta do the same to the other one. Let's give it a try.
Taking this. Geronimo!
What? There's a blue symbol here. I don't know why.
Geronimo!
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
I just really,
Thank
yeah, really probably go breaking those since we're not at 100.
Taking this. Geronimo! Geronimo!
I'm feeling there was probably a blue jar back at the other fight arena that I can break. Or not? Okay.
For one to gain knowledge, another must forfeit it. Loss for one. Achievement for another.
Benevodon of Darkness. Zabel Far, I presume.
Seekers of wisdom, darkness will return you to the void.
Quite a sinister silhouette.
Oh, I remember
so
you.
this is Sablefar.
They like to make an entrance.
The Benevodon is sure to be no match for this convoy.
Ugh, we're too far away.
The vessel of darkness may provide some insight if you use it on the walls and floor.
We've knocked it down.
I'm sure what that's what it is. It takes a while to actually like pull the Things have to like leave an effect for so long. Good God.
We've knocked it down.
Barry?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Brace yourself.
Oh, that's right. I think you want to get there before.
I'll heal you right away.
Guess you guys are in fact extra alien.
This is the Benevodon's true form. Prepare yourselves.
Elemental spirits, we need you.
This is what you saved the freaking Flash Strike for. Damn. I was sworn there was something where you could actually act, like you could kind of see the shadow monuments underneath the heads.
We've knocked
you.
it down. Thanks for the help. Salamander candle.
I will heal you.
That's it. That's it.
What the world are Palomina and Val doing?
Salamander candle. Good. We've knocked it down. All eyes on
He's living on it. And they're bad. Oh no.
Descend into the abyss and live wisdom.
Nice. They actually did their job over there. realized there was a gremlin there. I just figured I'd try hitting the elemental field up before trying her class strike. I think it improved the damage a bit. Gotta do something a little bit. I can fly now.
The dark abyss.
The survivors.
All three look injured. We can do this.
Don't waste time. That's your advantage now.
I also gotta notice our allies are like barely getting touched. Oh wait, maybe I can't. I just realized I can't actually manipulate those like thingies under him. I'm not playing his Val at the moment.
Let me treat you.
The dark abyss will end.
Oh.
My thanks. This is Submit.
Just start spamming light spells at them and they die.
I cannot believe it. We defeated the Benevodon of Darkness.
More like the Benevodon of dumbness.
Insightful curator of Lagrazzo, Aish, by the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of Darkness.
I did not foresee this result. You must be mistaken, Fairy, for the Olm of Darkness has always been a scholar of such profound intelligence that none could compare.
Allow me to enlighten you.
How's it going, Shade? You're looking dusky as ever.
Jule, let us leave the pleasantries for a later time. Aish of the Lograzzo Dark Archives. You have been hampered by your search for knowledge without intent. However, through these recent experiences, you have known ignorance, camaraderie, and a thirst for understanding. Such traits are befitting of an Olm.
I am sorry it took so long to appoint you. Shade just couldn't make up his mind until the very end.
These decisions are made with much deliberation, discovering truth within the darkness of doubt. I am not immune to indecisiveness, elemental though I may be. Aish, see that you fulfill your duty as my Olm.
I thank you for the honor, but I find that I am perhaps not as moved by this cause as some of the other alms on this pilgrimage.
You are not alone. The citizens of Lagrazzo care not for the prestige of the title.
Or personal hygiene.
That being said, I am proud to hear that my endeavors have garnered your praise. If you will have me, I would see the alms duty through to the end.
Well, that was a bust. Not that I wanted to fight a Benevodon and Delaphos at the same time, but still.
We know one thing for sure. If Delaphos is trying to regain his lost powers, he's probably headed to another kingdom as we speak.
When Delafos ran off, he said something that sounded like Cerulia. I may not have all the particulars in my memory, but the name does seem familiar. The personage was a character in a play. The Radiant Playhouse Toratio periodically produces productions of this sort. One of the performers may be able to shed some light on the Delafos situation. The man himself does not seem willing to listen to us. Therefore, it is up to us to gather more information on our own.
Sounds like Teratio is our next stop then. Maybe we can even meet up with the Alm of Light.
A scholar informed me that the final Alm has not found their way to the capital. It would behoove us to confirm their condition as well.
The faster we leave for the Radiant Playhouse, the sooner we'll know what's really going on with Delafos and this Cerulia.
Please continue your journey without me for the time being. Eventually, I will join your pilgrimage.
Oh, you wish to stay?
I have not exhausted the archive's data on Delafos and the remaining Benevodons yet. There are still ancient texts I want to reference.
Understood. Then let us go our separate ways for a short while. But we look forward to your continued companionship.
Likewise, this is not the last you will see of me. After all, we are friends, are we not? I shan't soon forget. The Radiant Playhouse is on the island of Lorimar. May your travels be safe until we meet again.
Shall we give Vuskov a call and get a ride to Lorimar?
We'd be
Oh no, the side quests are
lost
back.
without Vuskov's help. I gotta thank him again.
Remember, the island of Lorimar is to the northwest of Bratzo Islet.
I recall Tane slaves. They're the magic sword enemies we're fighting in the tower. So that's where I'm going back to. Oh, actually, wait, there's another one up to the north, isn't there? Yep. Fight a demon enemy in the tower. Got it.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
That's the stuff. Just feel that sunlight.
Alrighty, now we
Right
gotta
out here
check.
after being in the archives for so long.
And yep, there's another side quest here. Recall, before I went and did, well, the stuff we've done today, I did 17 side quests. Let's see what we'll get up to now. And this is another one wanting us to go back to the Passagean Tome Spire. Thank God we're getting these all at once. Instead of doing all the side quests over there, then coming back over here and going, oh wait, damn it. Wait, there's another one over here.
Wow.
Oh, it's another one of the bottle ones.
Where to next? rest up.
Okay, side quest there. Okay, thankfully we've gotten all the new ones in this area. Now we gotta go back to the main continent and see if there's anything else over there. Oh, thank God.
Let's plan our next move.
There. And I'm already done with this big quest? Okay. Only got the new ones at Tiania to worry about. Okay. Good. Do gotta love how, like, the animation of Buskov rolling up and us waving at him actually takes longer, but it's actually shorter than trying to hold the button down to skip the animation. Oh yeah. Right. Check freaking Gaia. I mean Guju.
I hope we learn something about Delafos and Cerulean.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
I got this. Where to next? Let's plan our next move.
Yep. Oh yeah, you remember this one? He's all like, hey, there was someone who used to live here named Higley. Apparently she survived. She's one of the few survivors of Guju. Could you go find her in Lagrazzo? Weird. Wasn't the side quest, like, marker a bit more to the right before?
Let's rest
Not
up.
crazy.
Wow! It's like a curtain of light!
It's the Aurora.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person.
Shiri, who?
None of your business, Jule.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
Huh?
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Delphos and Cerulean has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that? Delphos and Cerulean. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
There appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Alm?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a blind eye to their plight. Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go. Better check on the performers and see what's the matter. Hope it's nothing serious. Nice! Yes! Let me see. This might be useful. Got some syrup. Yes! Grizzly!
I think I've almost actually gotten most of the frickin' Grizzly syrup because there's...
Taking this.
I'm trying to think of like... There's this section...
Grizzly!
And I think after this we go to the mana tree. And after that, we revisit all the regions our characters came from to finish up their story arcs and fight their respective elements of Benevodon. Because of course we gotta fight all the Benevodons. Hey. Huh? I missed something back here. Oh.
Let's rest up.
I did actually activate the Meridian. Whoops.
Huh?
Can't be. Delphos?
Why, yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please, save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play. And after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It
Oh
would be
no,
so
they don't know how to
bad. I
read.
was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror. Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delafos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delafos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
Hey, y'all, want to check out my lantern?
I almost thought we were talking to the real Delafos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime? That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troop. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delafos and Cerulia. I think? You are! Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot! Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end. Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles! I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please!
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their
Those
parts.
blue circles there are like around the outside. Hey, side quest has shown up before we go into the dungeon. The wonders never cease.
What was it again? I was Delafos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally?
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Keep staring at the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in Delafos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. Delafos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Delafos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Delafos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Delafos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Delafos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
What do you mean, I'm ready for my close-up? There is no close-ups in freaking stage plays.
That takes courage. Got some syrup. Let me see. This might be useful. Look! A cactus!
I swear sometimes little cactus is hard to spot. Sometimes he's just standing out in the middle of the room and there's you to miss him.
Taking this. Grizzly!
Hey, what's the point of that? It's like set up if you don't have to jump. Oh? Maybe that one is actually inside.
Taking this. Yes!
Oh, here we go.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Yeah, 1 CS when collecting mana. I've already collected 90% of the freaking mana.
Yes!
Did I enter from stage right? Or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me?
Screw you, I'm giving you spoilers!
Act 2. Delafos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Delafos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delafos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Delafos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength
Okay. Delafos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
Babu, da baba do bum. Da da good.
Welcome. We've got what you need. Would you like to thank you? 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 Would you like to peruse thank you? Would you like to 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 thank you?
Oh
Would you
wait,
like
yeah, I
thank
think
you?
it's the stuff I just
Would you
didn't
like to
bother
thank you?
buying in the Grotto.
Would you like to thank you?
Because I hadn't actually gone and done all the side stuff to
Would you like to thank you?
get some new stuff to unlock it.
Would you like thank you? Would you like thank you? Come again.
Let's buy them all for glamour.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch.
Usually isn't very far behind Val when it comes to defense.
Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. Stop by again.
Let me see. Nice. The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Delafos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delafos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delafos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delafos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Delafos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
if it isn't the alms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
You think she might have gone to this region's dungeon?
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her. Look at the sky. What is to become of us all?
Huh? Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
No, not the sky. It was so pretty before.
It isn't now?
Wait a second. H? What are you doing here?
My investigations in La Grazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendell. The Temple of Wendell,
Trials of
as
Mana
I'm sure you
reference.
know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendell.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delafos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delafos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delafos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, he got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
Dear Delafos, my heart is forever.
How is she not getting her feet frostbitten?
I will wait for you always.
What did she say?
I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
Beloved Delafos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Jackal pelts.
This is kind of exciting. Is this? Grizzly! Let me see. Nice! Taking this.
I guess it's not down this way, although there is a chest.
Yes!
There's the light granary.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
always happy to see these, though.
Help us out! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes! Taking this. Yes!
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for
I wonder what direction this guy got for his voice acting.
Huh?
Act like you're like a kindergarten play all the
I
time.
only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon, then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful. Let me see. Is this?
Into the next dungeon we go.
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Yes, rock.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and that.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like
that's
him.
right. This one, basically, you activate these things with the light thing, you interact with them.
If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light,
And then you point them
so
at
we can move
stuff
forward.
to make other stuff appear.
Now, you do it.
Sure.
Little cactus?
Little cactus is always just hanging around.
Huh. Yes!
Yes, that's right. We got frozen floors, but... Yeah, but we can actually,
Watch your
like,
step
break
here.
the ice to let us actually move on and do certain types of moves.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice... Can no one else hear it? Activate! Looks like we've been teleported.
Whee!
Activate! I'm brimming with power. Taking this?
Oh no, can't use that.
Looks like we've been teleported.
Suddenly I'm thinking that one puzzle in Resident Evil, like, 5.
If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this...
Huh?
Power of mana! If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this...
Okay, there we go.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again.
Get over here!
Hang in there! Come at me! So cold.
God damn it.
Shake sight! So cool.
I will take over. At once. So cool. Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
I got this.
Oh, I remember this puzzle.
turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick.
There we go. First we do that. Extend the bridge from here to there, so that we can go to this one. Then we'll get rid of the one that's
If I turn it like this. If I turn it like this. Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Yes.
Down there? Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Looks like we've been teleported. Ready whenever! Thanks for the pick-me-up!
That's just the XP boosting one.
Delophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine the Aramco time through the
Take this!
Trying to charge that.
One more!
Oh, come on.
Summon the spirits to not drop your defenses until the very end.
Got it! Thanks, everyone.
Wall splatting the enemies like a champ.
Time to shine! Monster! Maintain your focus!
It feels like there's more freaking like water enemies in here than like.
You're mine! Take this!
Let us proceed, post-haste.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julie?
The spirit realm looked more like Verdius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories.
Jackals. Oh no. Loses too. Why can't I swap? There we go.
My gratitude.
Do not drop your defenses until the
What?
very end.
I didn't realize enemies could actually body block spells like that. What the heck?
This appears to be an article seldom seen. Activate. It is pulsating with power. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
We need to.
It is correctly calibrated. will take this. Might we exchange these elsewhere? It is correctly calibrated.
That chest over there. Wait, what? I can't go up and over? I don't know how to get that one. Damn it. Slightly off.
It is correctly calibrated. It is correctly calibrated. It is correctly calibrated. I will take this. What wondrous where could this be? We can be at ease here.
You're not a Benevadon, you're a Gigas.
I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
That attack is terribly troublesome. It must be stopped. Perish! The impact was instant.
I got this.
Buff up, debuff, let's let it rip. Damn!
That's it!
I have been summoned. It is down. Our chance is now.
That's so many feeling.
I got this.
Surprised the double like hand slam did not actually hit me there.
Just what I need. Just what I need.
Actually, there should be an HP.
Nicely done.
There we go. Ew.
Take this!
Why does she keep using Undine's Blast when it does literally nothing?
Do all the alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
What is a normal trip?
Grant me power!
Those are things that happen to other people.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear.
Yes. He's actually trying to swap characters there. Let's try to show that off. Yeah, she has a round trip for Devil May Cry. You can have her do that and still cast magic at the same time. It's a nifty trick.
I'll carry on from here. Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including
that? Oh, it's a one-handed sword. But isn't that the name of Elazul's sword in Legends? Oh no.
Karina taking over.
I have been summoned. There is something supremely suspicious about the space ahead. We should cross with care.
Wait, what? Oh, come on. Oh, they're trying to escape? Yeah, physicals barely hurt those guys.
My thanks.
Seriously, this dungeon is more ice themed than it is light themed.
You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
Finally! Karina finally has more
I
slots.
think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell first.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts. It is correctly
yeah, I remember
calibrated.
this.
It is correctly calibrated.
Basically, it's you use this to sweep around and try to see. You can
Might
still
we
kind of
exchange
see
these
the
elsewhere?
platform there. And then you have to remember where it is so you can properly jump on it.
I will take this.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
Properly see what I'm aiming at. God damn it.
Cold makes my eyes close of their own accord. My gratitude. On. We should be prepared for subsequent strikes.
Oh, it's got another level.
Hear us! They're so high up. Are we above the clouds?
Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delafos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Delafos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Dude, you got a growth or something.
Overflowing with power. This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
You all just stand in that.
To come first.
Then we better survive this. I think we can use that went well.
And that actually wow. And are you still using freaking ice moves?
Our attacks might get through.
Abandon hope.
I can still fight.
Shame! My gratitude!
I'll carry on from here.
Honestly, that was a better one to use the Class Strike for since he's got the Dark Arm.
Not holding back!
Never mind,
Behold, just what I need.
Abandon hope.
What is this sword charged with?
Behold.
You're mine!
Abandon hope.
You're mine! Now don't stop attacking! Summon the spirit storm! Feeling good!
Abandon hope.
Good eye!
Abandon hope.
Why is my
Call on
team
the
already
elemental
doing
spirit.
much there? What the heck?
You're mine! Take this!
Flee not from the truth's all-encompassing glow. Abandon hope. Abandon hope.
Oh Oh wait, I could also use the elemental charge there. Oh! Shoots out a black hole and draws all enemies into it. Okay. Today has a pretty big boom too. Oh, is she enchanting her weapons away from darkness to like light to prevent us from getting boosted damage on her?
Not holding back.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that? This looks like a big one. Careful.
Oh damn it! And I just went and fired on the water for a big stick.
My eyes closed. Lean off from the great all-encompassing glow.
Oh, okay. What? Oh wait, I should have just brought back Karina. She's got the revive spell.
Here, use this.
Lean off from the great all-encompassing glow. We ask for your assistance.
Abandon hope. Just what I need. Behold. Behold. You're mine.
The elemental vessel for this fight is actually really useful. And she does a lot of like very ground-based attacks. This lets me just like warp up a little bit to her face and start smacking.
I've gathered enough mana.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delafos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Delafos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
As if that wasn't obvious, that is, Cerulia dies.
Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth to the end.
Not only she gets to actually talk. Interesting if some of the other Benevodons could have conversations like that.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I
guess
say
April
kudos
Far
for
did
getting
too, but the
Sophia to
others
see reason.
don't. Only the Light and Darkness ones that do.
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in the state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Delafos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Delafos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Delafos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Delafos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Delafos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's Core Stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Soulguard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Light.
Me? An Alm?
But Val's already got a job. Soulguard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
What the heck was that at the end there? I would try to imitate it, but my voice with how it is could not even attempt.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
Okay, there we go.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
Oh?
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windine and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea.
I
that
mean,
would
not
make this the
exactly.
biggest show of
We
our
could have just
lives.
waited 5 minutes
Special
for us to go down the
performance.
mountain and start all this up to pick.
We had a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Ah, crap,
Not
we're
a
doomed.
speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come. I've always wanted to be a star.
Is that the elemental of light?
It's a deal. The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
You gotta love how I'm dressed up in the Berserker gear instead of the Paladin outfit for this.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Oh, look at Ramco just flying around.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon.
I mean, technically,
Now,
the Alm
may
of
I
Earth
request
was a
an
Soul
interview
Guard,
so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later. Yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
I see you side quests. That's actually on the outside. Oh god. I have to go kill bluster gases. Great.
Oh!
Fight jackals, get earring. Got it.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well.
As I recall, I think we're actually close to getting Flamey as a, airship kind of thing.
Where to next? Let's plan our next move.
Thankfully, no side quests around here to get distracted by. Oh, I think once we actually get, Flamey to transform, it really does unlock a whole lot of side stuff.
Let's use the meridian to travel. Let's plan our next move.
There's something I missed in a couple spots. Huh. Oh. I can worry about that later.
I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone.
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the Sentry of the Sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' Passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, Soul Guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Delaphos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delaphos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Delaphos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Oh!
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the Mana Tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kiriel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
Screw that, I want my treasure.
But that's...
Monsters? Here?
We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish more.
And just like in Trials of Mana, it's all rabbi enemies around here, apparently.
Now that I'm an Olm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Elemental vessel.
This was our victory.
I already missed something, apparently. Oh.
Time to shine! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Taking this?
If there were trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder on...
Why is evolution a theory in a universe with a very well-defined goddess in it?
Stop falling behind. Find your own way.
Where are the real monsters at?
Oh, come on. Why can't I jump?
This is kind of exciting. Is this? Yes! Grant me power! Watch your step, everyone!
Remember how Rabbi Society managed to have so many kings?
Shake sight!
I've never had so much lucre before.
Hey, I got one at Core Stone of each, apparently. I recall we can't just
It would have
jump
been
down
nice
there.
to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Got some syrup. Help us out. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
So are finding a whole lot of the mana crystal things for some very nice EP. So what the heck? Who did that
What
one?
went through the minds of the Olms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Come forth! Thanks for the pick-me-up. The gloves are off. Get ready! Take this!
Damn. Pretty sure these guys are considered to be
Never had
lunatics.
so much lucre before.
Oh wait, this was golden ether chest. What the heck? Okay. Laser beam
You're mine!
What the hell? You got 2 or 2 move up.
Forgive me.
Really? Where the farther you go into this game, the more of a foreign concept dodging becomes.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
I will take over.
Casting non-elemental?
Spirits keep you. Beside me. Let me heal you.
Healing light. I'll carry on from here. Grizzly!
There aren't really that many, like, non-elemental spells, are there?
Please work. I'm brimming with power. A rare item.
Jule up to 6 slots.
Grizzly!
So I recall, I think we cap out at 8 slots in the main game.
You're mine! Shakes out!
Holy crap, what killed the chess piece? They got frickin' annihilated.
For fruit. My thanks.
Let me see. A rare item.
Oh, I thought this was supposed to be Sierra's knives from Legend.
Yes! So all souls return to the mana tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey, everyone. We made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Oh, I remember who we fight here.
What? The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
Hi, Vadis. Speaking of Sierra...
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you
Wait, I thought
doing
Sierra
here?
was the White Dragon Princess, since Vadis is the
and
White
even
Dragon
I
and she was its Dragoon.
Must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidiz is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
She wants actions, not words.
We must convince her of our
Yeah,
conviction.
fighting the bees is mainly like just fighting a whole bunch of those. It doesn't really attack us directly, which you might guess is filler while we're in the middle of a melee, but yeah, like, see, they die. 2 takes damage. Oh yeah, this part!
Preparing the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
In other words, destroy the fire one.
This one's a tough one. What should we do?
That is correct.
I forgot about the quiz.
Alright, got it! Just what I need.
Behold your next triumph.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
So that's Shadow.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
Test your might. That is correct.
I'll save this one just for you! Roll! No holding back!
Do not prepare for your final trial.
Final one? Then we go all out!
Ain't over till it's over, Vidit.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
Hal knows the
The white
answer?
one then. Oh.
Ow!
Think carefully.
You put it right at the same spot it moved from.
You're mine!
Well done.
Alright, got it!
At least this is better than the actual Hades fight from freaking Legends of Mana. Sweet Jesus, that fight was a pain.
Now, it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Vidiz. Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Coda, the alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiza's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the Goddess of Mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda?
I do like how Coda's
as soon as possible.
He's basically a
You may refer to me as
combination
simply
of
Coda.
Sumo
Fred
and
Vidiz have relayed your current plight to
Randy,
me.
the main character from Sword of Mana and
Come.
Secret of Mana.
I will take
He kind of
you
has
to the
Sumo's
Mana
hair,
Goddess.
kind of, while his outfit is a mix of kind of like Sumo's kind of leatherish armor
One of my
and
ancestors is
Randy's
here? In
general
the
outfit
sanctuary?
colors.
Well, I can't keep him or the Mana Goddess waiting. Time to go. Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, Goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot hear you. The Goddess of Mana is unreachable in her slumber. She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
I mean, who would tell?
Delafos is breathing down
All
our
of the
necks.
alms die
The
at this
goddess was
point,
our
and the
last
Soul Guard
hope.
is not allowed past here.
Coda?
Into this place.
How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
What could have happened to the goddess? Coda should have some answers at least.
Thank you, Val. Never would have guessed.
Vadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms. The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity.
I played the other Mana games. I know that ain't true, Coda.
Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare. The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Deilophos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess, after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what changed Deilophos so drastically?
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Deilophos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Deilophos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the Guardian of the Sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Deilophos with the help of the Elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived.
But wait, I thought you were the first Soul Guard when that was before the Soul Guard pilgrimage was even necessary, wasn't it?
Coda, Deilophos, and I.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the Elementals, I was able to divide Deilophos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilophos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse. Brought about by a single man's folly. From the very start.
The first Soul Guard, if he, kind of died before the curse got planted by him when he died, when Deilophos got it down.
Itself. The Elementals tried to stop Deilophos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilophos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the alm of earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on?
It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Delafos' doing.
Have a preview of our upcoming boss fights.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Benevodons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
Roche is just standing up there watching.
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Delafos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Delafos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Delafos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Delafos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then, we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy has made
no one
many
was
documented
surprised.
visits to our world. But I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Damn, Bel's got good balance to keep running with Karina jumping on his back like that. He runs.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
No abusing giant Flammy in combat.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
She says it would be her pleasure.
Then, to Lagrazzo we go.
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off?
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
Of course, a whole bunch of side quests have popped up here.
Relying on her.
We now have flight. Of course, a ton of side quests have shown up.
An excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
I'm not allowed to be a party member,
Grieves
unfortunately.
me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
I suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the arms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Aetern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana. While the Benevodon of Wood, Floret, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
Well, we know he wasn't asleep a little bit ago.
Good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
My word! An emissary of the goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know.
Let me go back.
So, Val,
I saw those
what'll it
side
be?
quests.
Leave it to me. We can head out.
Time to do the side quest once over, once again. The Dark Batmo Hide, which again are in the freaking Tomb Spire. I have an empire of a chest. The chest knights show up in the frickin' Mana Sanctuary. To travel to all the different continents in their meridian. Yep, there's another one there. Whole bunch in Tiania. Fish flying in the Coswea Moors? That's on a completely separate continent from this kid. Something in the Charred Passage. Because that's close by for this side quest. Fight some hobgoblins in the Charred Passage.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
Okay.
Let's rest up.
So we can't really grab the side quest there, but there's 3 in Longren. Etern does get side quests after we finish up the events in there. Nope, the harbor does. God damn it, I need to use the bathroom, but I also don't want to end stream until I grab all the side quests so I can complain about all of them suddenly showing up. Hold on a second. continue the gathering.
Oh.
Some horde of monsters in Rhyme Falls. The steps. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, these are the level 50 knights hanging out in the ruins he wants us to go fight. Surprised there isn't even one in Legis Bay.
Let's plan our next move.
Here. Oh, Yellowstone's got one, but that'll start a plot if we go there. There's two in Arvot. I guess we could always...
Let's go!
Who forgot that we had these little dudes? What? He had some Teslas on the beach.
This feels great!
Yeah, I remember this one. This is gonna be another one to put on the back burner, like the Black Knight one. This lady, like... Yeah, she needs help getting into her house up here.
Go faster!
We go up here, yep. Level 53. And one of them is a nemesis monster, too. Oh, there's 3 in the Dead Egg Cliffs. Some killer pansies. Can't remember exactly where they spawn. They might be something I can reach in the front part of Milo's Woods. It might not. Silk spitters. Oh, silk spitters. Those are the little wormy looking dudes. Notice how some of these are not actually telling us where we can locate these enemies. Thank God the encyclopedia exists so we can actually look through enemies and say, oh wait, this appears in here. Find a kid in the jack tree. Oh wait, there's another one way up there.
Where to next?
Oh wait, I think I remember this one. This one's tied in with the Message in a Bottle side quest set. Dewier from Milo's Woods.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
He's the father of the sick girl that first sent out the bottle. And the reason that she sent out the bottle is because she's, you know, sick, so she can't travel. Or, like, go out and meet people her age, and god damn it, there's 3 more here. Tomato Man near Tato Temple.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, Fiona, for her next one. That's the one for looking for Tato Temple and the Kazuya Moors. Demonic fish found on the beach of the Kazuya Moors.
Let's rest up.
And Guju's got 4 missions. I had a ghost wreath in flames and oh, that's another level 50 dude. I remember him.
Oh no.
Go find your son in the desert. Got it. Man, mallards and grab their helmets.
Oh no.
Save her husband from basilisks.
The sun's so close, I feel like I could fuel up and...
Nope. I see you.
Seconds!
Armed Podos and Wendell. So how many side quests we got now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And some of these will also unlock further side quests too. You see why I say the back half of this game side quest kind of drags it down a little bit? Well, it's all these just suddenly get thrown at you if you look a little. Hey, I guess I'll get to work on them. And then tomorrow we'll be off chasing down Benevodons. Thank you all for coming on out. Hopefully I'll see you again next time.